What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for MLB Saturday, August 24th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. All right, let's get into it. First up, we have the pitcher position. I like Tarik Skubal for the Detroit Tigers. Skubal has a dash rank of 100 and will face the Chicago White Sox, who are the absolute worst batting team. Skubal's numbers are phenomenal this season with a .468 average OPS, giving up only .203 batting average versus the White Sox. Plus, his ownership is likely to be high, which indicates field confidence. He's giving up just 12 hits over 59 total pitches against the White Sox. With an ERA of 2.49 and 185 strikeouts to his name, he can certainly rack up fantasy points. Skubal is throwing his best ball against righties and will face 6 of them today. So I like Tarik Skubal here versus the Chicago White Sox. Moving on to the catcher position, consider Salvador Perez from the Kansas City Royals. He's got an 8% ownership rating, batting an average of .276 with 23 home runs this season. He has a decent matchup against a middle-of-the-pack pitcher from the Phillies. However, given his price at $5,200 and his recent performance, scoring 23 fantasy points just one game ago, I think Perez could provide solid value here. For the first base position, take a look at Bryce Harper from the Philadelphia Phillies. Harper has an ownership of 7% and bats .275 with 26 home runs this season. He has an OPS of .915 against right-handed pitchers, making him a strong candidate despite facing a good pitcher from Kansas City. His price is $5,500, and he's capable of producing big games, as evidenced by his 12 fantasy points game just one day ago. Harper is generally a reliable performer, so he's worth considering. Next, at the second base position, we have Luis Garcia Jr. from the Washington Nationals. Garcia offers good value at $5,100 with an average fantasy points per game of 7. He's facing a middle-of-the-pack batting team in Atlanta, but he bats .296 with 15 home runs on the season. While he hasn't been dominant against this pitcher, he still has shown the capability to rack up points, having scored 15, 18, and 10 fantasy points in his last 3 games. Consider him a viable option here. At third base, you cannot overlook Jose Ramirez from the Cleveland Guardians. With a dash rank of 92, batting .271 with 32 home runs this year, and an ownership of 9%, Joe Ramirez has a favorable matchup against a low-ranked Texas defense. His OPS against righties is .864, which makes him a solid choice for today's slate. He's priced at $6,400, but provides value with his consistency. For the shortstop position, Bobby Witt Jr. from the Kansas City Royals is a top choice. He has a dash rank of 100 and is one of the most explosive players this season, batting .348 with 25 home runs. With a high ownership rate at 25%, Witt cranks out fantasy points regularly, scoring 19 points in one of his last 3 games. His matchup against a Phillies pitcher looks favorable, making him a must-consider option for $6,700. In the outfield, Shohei Ohtani from the Los Angeles Dodgers is the stud pick. Ohtani not only has a dash rank of 95, but also a massive 17% ownership rate. He bats .292 with 40 home runs this year, and has a whopping 1.138 OPS against right-handed pitchers. Shohei's price is $6,900, which is high but justified given his ability to produce big fantasy points, like the 28, 14, and 16 points in his last 3 games. For value picks, Kai Busch of the Chicago White Sox stands out. At just $5,200, Busch has a dash rank of 100 and a decent 3.68 ERA. Despite facing a solid Detroit lineup, he could still be a valuable budget option, as he scored 17 fantasy points just one game ago. Bo Naylor, catcher for Cleveland at $2,700, is another potential value play. He has a strong total batting advantage and has home run potential, as evidenced by his 9 home runs this season. Naylor is facing Texas and has already hit a homer off them this season, making him an interesting budget pick. Okay, those are my picks for today. Good luck, everyone! If you found these tips helpful, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment below with your favorite picks for this MLB slate. Thanks again, and good luck!